Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another RAD Wrestling Podcast. Pretty much an exclusive. This is my Smackdown Rayview of last night. Today is actually day one. SummerSlam later on. I will be live streaming on YouTube, 626 Inkville, and on TikTok at Ray Dawson. So come check me out. I'll be a little watch party, watch along. We're going to crack some jokes. We're going to laugh. We're going to be mad. It's going to be a good time. So pull up. But this is my Smackdown Rayview from last night. It started off, I actually liked how Smackdown started off. Finn coming out. And of course, Sammy, he had to put his little 2 cents in. But I actually liked their little feud then. I think it's going to be dope. The match, I think, is going to be fire. I think it's going to be a fire match. But then this damn Gunther had to come out. Mind your business, man. You better worry about all this. And all this came out after Gunther attacked Sammy and Finn. All this came out and put the beats on. All right, all this, all right. And the last 2 days, I've been watching on YouTube. There's like a 3-hour thing on Nick Aldis matches and him as Magnus, like 3 hours of his matches. I watched most of it, bro. He pretty dope. From what I seen, this man should cook. Now I guess it's been 3 years since he actually been in a wrestling match, so maybe a little rusty, but I think it's gonna be actually a sleeper match. I think it's gonna be a sleeper match, but going back to Finn and Sammy, that match is going to be fire again. I do think Finn is going to win. And can they just put it on Finn? Like, please put the title on Finn let's just see. Let's just see, man. Sammy talking about he got screwed. Sheesh. Not compared to Finn, man. But it's the way the cookie crumbles. And we'll see where that feud goes after SummerSlam. But I'm going with Finn SummerSlam, as I already have a prediction post, so go check that out. But moving on, there was a little backstage little vignette with the Tongans. They was talking their shit a little bit. And then all of a sudden, Haku, bro, that just... I did kind of like them already, what they were, the MFTs, that didn't, like work as much as probably should have, but I like the time. But with Haku, that it's like, yes, we know that there's your sons, but the fact that he's he just adds he adds that extra. Because, man, if you don't know anything about Haku, please do your Googles and your YouTubes about this man. That's all I'm going to say. And there's a lot of confirmations to the stories that have been told. So shout out to Haku. Hopefully they get, get a little push. Be nice to see them get going, after MFT thing. Just everybody do their own thing now, All right, now let me get to Julia and Lash Legends. Congratulations to Lash Legend. I don't know why I'm saying Legends. I'm just hype for SummerSlam. Just let me be. But shout out to Lash Legend. She did pick up the win on Julia. It was really not that long of a match, but I don't like what they've done to Julia SmackDown. And Julia is fire. Like, in NXT, she was a beast, bro. But I don't know. They just seem like they don't want to do nothing with Julia. Like, maybe she'll get moved to Raw. That'd be cool. But it didn't have to be like this. And they could in the match. They could have had even like a banger of a match. But she got squashed like a bug, man. And shout out to Lash. I think Lash is dope. She's dope. the expense of Julia, man. Like, I don't know. Hopefully there's something there going somewhere with Julia. Probably not, because like Julia is kind of in that same. Let me get to my dog, my other dog, Carmelo Hayes. Like, are you shitting me, bro? Are you shitting me? It's not at least a triple threat. At least a triple threat, son. Like Baron Corbin, bro. No disrespect to him. I never been a fan of him like that, but for Carmelo's he's been putting in that work, dog. And him and Trick, the story is right there. Unless they're trying to save it for like WrestleMania or something, but this is the second biggest show. Like, why not? Why not? It's right there, bro. You know the match is gonna cook. The promos are gonna cook, and it's, no disrespect to Corbin, though. I don't want to like just the way the mellow was. You know what I'm saying? And then he just. But hopefully, Mello still gets something in the future. Like, just don't fizzle away, man. Then there was a women's tag team match. We had Tiffany Stratton and her BFF now, Chelsea Green, versus Meechin and B-Fab. Meechin and B-Fab, honestly, they're actually looking a little bit better these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of the faction that much. I do like Jade Cargill. I mean, she kind of bolsters them up a little bit, but they seem to be, a little bit better. I do love Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green. I love their little dynamic. And then, of course, there was a little backstage with them and Blake Monroe. What the hell are they doing with Blake? Like, come on now. Enough with the damn backstage shit. Get her in the ring. Get her in some serious, like, come on now. Enough is enough. And there was actually a AAA Cruiserweight Championship match with the champion Ray Phoenix defeating that big head ass JD McDonough. Now, you already knew Dominic was going to try to put his mustache in it, but Danhausen and the Mini-Hausens had other plans, and Ray Phoenix was able to pick up the win. Shout out Ray Phoenix. Let's get him in. Let's at some point, let's get him in Penta. You know what I'm saying? Before it's too late. Let's do that already, all right? That's all I'm asking. Shout out to Ray Phoenix. I fucks with Ray. Penta's, that's my dog, though. Penta. But I really want to see them as tag team WWE. So let's get the ball rolling on that. All right, guys? All right. But, all right, now let's get to the final promo, because they don't end fucking shows with matches anymore, really. So, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. What's funny, Cody went to go do his signature, you know what I mean? Whoa, when he first comes out, and then CM Punk just walks out. Pat that Punk. That's when they should have just, if they'd have just started scrapping right there, I'd have been like, oh yeah, let's go. But no, they had to get in the ring and try to. That's the thing that with this rivalry, it seems like it's pulling teeth. Like they're forcing it. And I think the match is gonna be fire because it's them. Like, come on. But it just seems like when they're going back and forth, it seems like they're struggling to find shit to say. It's like, I don't know. Like I said before, like when it was CM Punk, when he was going up against Seth, it was just flowing. When he was going against Drew McIntyre, it was just flow. Even Roman Reigns, some people disagree with like some of this, you know what I mean? Kind of started off hot and slowed down with the promos and shit, but at least there was, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with Cody and CM Punk, it's just, I don't know. I think they're too much of friends. It's not working. So that's just how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel about it. How you guys feel about it? But man, I just wish it was a little bit more hatred. Maybe we can get that at SummerSlam. Cody had on the black, so he might. I know. Damn it, I'm falling for the trap. But that would be. Cody would have turned heel. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna go happen at SummerSlam? You got Kevin Owens lurking, Randy Orton lurking. So who knows? But I really do think that if they'd just start fighting after he sunned them, bro. He sunned them. He sunned them. He should have swung on. If he'd have swung on him right there, it would have probably been a fire. They just fight for 10 minutes everywhere. Like, I dropped the ball on that one. You know, I'm trying to be a little bit more patient these days. So, if the promos leading up to the match aren't too, I'll say what I feel about it or whatever. But I'll withhold my full judgment until I see the match and be like, all right, it don't even matter. The match was too fire, so. But we'll see. We shall see. It's on tonight, so like I said, guys, come join me on TikTok, Ray Dawson. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to do it on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I'm still new at this, you know what I'm saying? I'm still new at it, but on YouTube, be 626 Inkville. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you guys are watching, pull up to the chat, comment, share, tell a friend. Let's get these numbers up. Get the numbers up and holla at me. Hopefully it's a good show tonight. Hopefully, gosh. Slow down on the ads. But, man, hope you guys enjoy the show. Damn it, Triple H, you bitch. Well, guys, hope you have fun watching. Holla. R-A-D.